What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, you guys might have seen something floating around, whether it's on Discord, Reddit, or whatever, of a skill preview for the next hero, presumably Natalie's Transcendence form. So I did bounce this off the community management team and everything, and they did say it was fake. However, I feel like we've had this happen once before and they told me it was fake too. Of course, these numbers could be completely off. They're just kind of like, it kind of sounds interesting, the whole toolkit of this character. So we're going to go over it just in case it is real, but I do think it's fake just by reading it as well. It could be good though. So let's go over it. Let's show you guys this Natalie Transcendence skill list, and you guys can be the judge yourselves. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. So most of this was translated from a Chinese text, so some of this might be bad. I tried to rewrite some of this and try to change some words. I actually think I mixed some because it says Nellie's here and stuff like that, but should be Natalie. Hopefully it makes sense. Let's jump over and talk about this hero. Hero's characteristics: removes enemy gain attributes in all types, as well as interfering with enemies, providing teammates with full team bonuses, and bounces damage. So that's the one thing, bounces damage almost sounds like a reflect damage type thing. It looks like it's to kind of remove and attributes from the enemy team as well. Team positioning, interference, support, and energy reduction. So let's go over these skills. Skill summary: active skill, Baptism of Centurion. I don't know if that's going to be the name or something, but deals 1400% attack damage to 4 random enemies, which is good, and reduces their target speed by 50. And this divine damage should, I imagine, be holy damage by 50% for 3 turns. Then increases the holy damage of your heroes by 80% for 3 turns. That is a huge amount. It's only 3 rounds though, so it's not like the Gurk level of holy damage. And your heroes with Holy Light Blessing will increase holy damage by an additional 50% and dodge rate by 30% for 6 turns. And restores 800% attack of HP and 1800% of attack shield every single turn. That again, this seems really powerful. Then again, we don't really know how it's going to turn out overall. So yeah. Then it keeps going on. If you have 2 layers of Cold Light Inscription, which is like the skill effect for this hero, you'll additionally deal 1400% attack damage to 2 random enemy heroes for 3 turns, reduce the target's energy by 30, and remove 2 random attribute gain effects. Now that sounds strong because it sounds like it's like a 3-round dot that also reduces energy. Now if that's the case, that's kind of cool because it hits 2 random enemies. You're reducing energy multiple turns in a row, so it's not like carry where it's like you have to hit them every turn for it to happen. We'll have to see. And then of course this Cold Light Inscription is just to strengthen her active and passive skills. Let's go over the Cold Light Reflection, which is a passive skill. 100% chance to get a layer of Cold Light Inscription, which again is the one used for the active skill, and apply Mirror Reflection to yourself for 3 rounds, and a 50% chance to get another layer of Cold Light Inscription, and 50% chance to apply Mirror Reflection to your teammate for 3 rounds when you take damage from an active or basic attack. Mirror's Reflection effect is the skill effect cannot be stacked. 30% of all damage taken will be applied to basically rebound and reflect back to the one enemy at random, also ignoring damage. So it sounds like it's, bounce back to a random enemy and not necessarily the one that was attacking. If it was the one attacking, that'd be dangerous. But could you imagine your big Mockman hitting your mirror and then you reflecting it to one of your support, the enemy supports, and then it's just one-shotting their supports or something like that? Because this is a passive skill, so it's not going to proc a lot of the abilities in the game, so you can kind of get around some of the defensive skills and such. That could be amazing. And so far, just from the active and the first passive, she sounds really strong. But wait, there's still 2 more passives to go. Mirror's Flower Shadow, the second passive skill. Normal attack deals 1000% attack damage to the enemy hero with the highest attack, reducing their, again, this one, they said divine damage here and sacred damage in the translations. I'm pretty sure it's still just holy damage by 50% for 3 rounds, and copies 1 random sustained damage or attribute reduction effect from the target to a random enemy hero up to 3 levels of each effect. Deals an additional 15% maximum life damage to the enemy with the highest HP up to 1500% attack, and reduces the target's damage reduction by 30% and block by 30% for 3 rounds. If you have level 1 of Cold Light Inscription, you have a chance to deal 1000 attack burn damage to 1 random enemy for 3 turns. So there's like some Phoenix synergy, some burn synergies. It sounds interesting. For a basic attack, it has some little bells and whistles to it, which is kind of traditional for Transcendence heroes. Is decent. Lastly, we have Grand Entrance passive skill. At the beginning of the battle, apply Holy Light Blessing to yourself and one of your heroes with the highest attack. Usually those types of things are really good. Lasting until the end of battle. Each turn, there's an additional 50% chance to apply Holy Light Blessing to a teammate that does not have it. However, the one thing I noticed, it doesn't actually tell you what that blessing is, right? Because like there's no other keywords in here that talk about this grand entrance type thing. So we don't know what it would necessarily do. And this is where the big question mark comes in. Do you think this the skill set that we just talked about is real? Now, my first impression is way too early. We usually get something like this, even if it's like really early, like at the max 2 weeks prior to a hero, maybe 1 week. Usually it is not accompanied with percentages, because ever since last Christmas with EOS coming out, right? It was Christmas, I think EOS came out. The regular EOS, remember, not Transcendence. We're not talking about this Transcendence version. The regular version at Christmas, she came out and she had these really awesome big damage numbers. And then when she finally came out in game, they nerfed the effects. Like literally 2 days later, they did some testing and they nerfed her down because she was very, very strong. And I guess they just didn't want non-Transcendence heroes to actually be viable, which, I mean, that's pretty much what we've dealt with for now. Kind of sucks, honestly, but it is what it is. And then we basically, since then, for the past 6 months, have not seen any, actually not 6 months, a year and 6 months, right? It's been a long time now. They usually don't show any percentages. They are super vague with this. So the only way I could see this being real is if somehow it got leaked out by someone internal from DH Games. And again, we're seriously like a month out. I would not hold any of these values to stay true, even if for some reason this does come true. Now, the fact that, you know, she can reduce energy, buff holy damage, things like that, that sounds 100% realistic. I feel like that's something this hero is going to have. And like I've been saying, we need some sort of reflect damage effect in game, because otherwise it's just going to keep getting out of hand. Let me know what you guys think. This is what I have. I want to talk about it again. Most likely fake. I just definitely want to put there. Most likely fake, but it's kind of cool to think and theory craft what the next hero that's Transcendence, aka Natalie, is going to be like. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your guys' opinions. See you guys next time.